Hey, it's DJ Rossstar. I'm here in San Bernardino at the Self-Help Festival. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Neil. I play guitar.
And I'm Josh, and I play bass.
Easy to remember.
And this is the first official Self-Help Festival. And do you know the story behind it? I am not informed yet about what the festival is truly about.
So this whole genre of music really is just about, kids really listen to music as a form of self-help. Like, if you're feeling bad or down or having a kind of a crap day, I think a lot of the people that will come to here, first thing they would do is pop in one of the bands playing. That was kind of the idea behind the name. And
it's about being positive too. Some people have some negative ways they react to like stress or when life gets down and stuff. And coming to a show was always something positive. We always did. And we just said, why not get like a ton of bands that we all like, we're friends with, so tons of kids will come out and we'll just have a great day.
Yeah, there needs to be more positivity in the world, and I don't know if you experience this, but we do. On a daily basis, going onto Facebook, it seems that everyone I know, and maybe I don't know, I'm friends with them on Facebook, all they do is post negative statuses.
Yeah, all the new stories that, the new shared articles.
Doesn't that just bum you out?
It's just stupid. It's like, what does it matter? It's just like, try to be happy. I don't know, that stuff pisses me off too.
So when you guys were young and you needed some self-help, who did you listen to? What was the record you would go to on more than one time?
I think for me, the first record that kind of like did that for me was like Blink-182, like Enema of the State, and then Blink-182's Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. It was like, I was like in middle school and high school, and it was like a tough time for me, so I would always just like go in my room and turn it up really loud, just lay in my bed, hang out.
And laugh.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Be stoked. I mean, like, anything that was happening, I just could forget about it very easily.
Yeah. I'd have to say Enema of the State too, probably, just because, anything stupid that was going on, even like family dumb stuff, I don't even think I was allowed to own that record. I had to own it.
Definitely
That's
wasn't.
funny.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to sneak in to play it even. So like when I did, I felt like this is where I'm supposed to be. This is sick.
Yeah.
Does that end at a certain age, or right now do you still listen to music to cheer yourself up?
Oh no, I listen to music all the time to cheer myself up. Like, drive here, I was like pissed because there was so much traffic, coming from LA, and I'm just like finding myself getting annoyed or mad, and I just like turn the radio up and like you lose yourself in it. You forget like everything that's around you, and you just kind of deal with it.
When you're in the car, do you listen to stuff that would surprise your fans? Do you put on like the country station or 90s hip hop station, or is it always just rock music?
Oh no, dude, it's all over the place. I mean, rap, rock. I mean, I was listening to country today because that's the only station that came in out here in San Bernardino. I don't know. Yeah.
No, I'd have to agree. I think we all have always listened to a bunch of different stuff, so it hasn't stopped. Yeah, we listen to everything, rap, country. My family grew up on country, so.
What's the update with the live record? I know you mentioned that.
We're just trying to get all the stuff so we're getting all the tracks and everything, and then we're getting all the footage and getting that edited. It's kind of just trying to figure out the best way to get all of that stuff done first before we can even think about releasing it, getting the artwork together and everything. So,
do you each have a favorite live record that you own?
I do. I mean, mine's Mark, Tom, and Travis show, obviously.
That should be an easy one, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna feel like I'm just copying your answers, but I mean, it doesn't get much better.
Well,
you definitely couldn't listen to that at home, I'm sure.
Oh,
that's even more vulgar than Enema.
Oh God.
I remember the first time I went to see them, and I had to sneak out of my house and meet my parents, or my friend's parents at the end of the road. They picked me up and they took us to Tampa to see it.
That's cool.
And I just told my mom maybe a year ago that I did that, and she's like, "Oh, really?" She's like, "I knew you weren't going to stay the night at his house."
That's funny.
I was like, "Sorry."
Do you remember, was that show as good as you hoped it would be?
Yes. Dude, it was better.
Freaking out the whole time?
It was, I'm not just saying, it was the first concert I ever went to of a band that I cared about.
Yeah.
And it was Newfound Glory Midtown and Blink-182. It changed my life. Like, I wasn't the same after that. I knew I wanted to play music. I knew I wanted to play that kind of music. I wanted to be Mark Hoppus. That's at the time.
I assume at this point you've met Mark Hoppus.
Yeah, we played a show on Fuse. It was pretty cool.
And was he as cool as you hoped he'd be all these years?
He's hilarious. Just like down to earth, cool guy.
Is that hard for you if you're having a bad day and you're doing something like a meet and greet? Is it tough sometimes to make sure you're nice to every single person that comes up and was excited to meet you?
I mean, I kind of just remind myself of how I felt when I was young, and how important it was to me to meet those people and what it meant to my life, not just day, not week, month. It changed me, like going to see that show. That's what I looked forward to for months. So I just, anytime like something like that's happening, I just remind myself of what I felt like when I was that age, you know. And it's not that easy every time, but that's what I try to think about.
And even on the flip side, this is what we do with our life. This is our career, and without those people, it doesn't exist. Like, this show doesn't happen. You know, none of these bands are able to tour it without them. So, yeah, it's important to make sure that they know that we appreciate it, even if I am having a bad day, because that's totally unrelated. They're helping my day by being there.
Well, we got a few more questions for you. At this point, how many songs do you have? How many more records could you have put out at this point that it took you the 2 years to release a new record?
We have, well,
like 1.5.
we have a lot of stuff that's just not finished. Like we have parts and stuff, but I would like actual songs. We probably have only like 4.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That we didn't use, and the reason we didn't use them just because we didn't have time to finish them. And then we have a ton of other stuff though. I mean, it's like probably haven't.
Tons of parts, just tons of ideas,
stuff
parts.
we haven't worked out yet. You know, like
get all mixed up and made songs.
Yeah.
People love their phones. I'm sure you're always on your phone. Can you tell the people at home maybe what your ringtone is at the moment, or a certain app that you're obsessed with right now that you're using?
I really like this thing called Pornhub.
Okay.
I usually use it when I'm alone, but
I've been there a few times.
Yes.
It's fine. Anyways, yeah. So that and my ringtone is like the most generic one. It's like the old phone ringing.
Marimba.
It is really old.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I never really have like a certain ringtone because I always like I leave it on vibrate, and if it's on regular, like I'm always like annoyed when someone has like, you know, like the craziest song or like a
or loud
voice.
noises
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's like God.
I'll alter the question for you then. If I took your phone and I went through your photos section, what would I see most? Would it be dog photos, maybe landscapes when you're on tour, cat photos? What do you think you have the most of on your phone? Without being too vulgar.
Collectively, I would probably say live shots, because Adam takes shots of us every day while we're on tour, and he uploads them every day, so we all download them the next morning. We always get our next day photos.
Yeah.
So probably live photos of us all.
Good. My final question is, people's fashion is changing. You know, people change their fashion year by year. Looking back now on yourselves 10 years ago, is there anything you wish you would have done differently in terms of how you dressed?
Not been allowed to dress myself.
Well, what was your style like a decade ago? What was your hair like? What did you look like?
Literally a decade ago, what was that? 2000. What is it? 2004.
Yeah.
I wanted to be in Blink-182. I wore Dickies. I wore band shirts. I wore Hurley, Volcom, and I spiked my hair up and dyed it all these different colors. And I would paint my fingernails sometimes, which is fine if you're a girl.
But now you wouldn't do any of those things now.
I probably would. I don't care. I mean, I dyed my hair blue the other year, so
that's fine.
Whatever, yeah.
What if 10 years ago?
I was a few years older than you, so I was going through like just getting into hardcore, so probably whatever local hardcore band that was around, their t-shirt, some khakis, and probably New Balances, and I had long like bowl cut haircut. I looked like an idiot.
A bowl haircut?
Yeah, bowl haircut.
Wow.
Blonde. It was bad.
All right. Anything else you want to say to everybody before you go, besides that you love Blink-182?
Don't dress yourself because you're going to be embarrassed one day.
10 years from now, you will not
Let your
like
parents do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.